Hello Gearslutz, I'm Matthias from Future Artist, and today I show you the MIDI platform in the latest version. And please take a look here at these two guys. So this was the prototype I showed you last year, and from there I got a lot of feedback to improve the product, the overall design, the number of in and outputs, the placement of positions of controls and so on. And so I said, okay, I want to improve the product before I release it to the market. And so I made a new version, and that's this one, this guy here. We have, in comparison to before, we had two inputs and two outputs, and now we have 3 ins and 4 outputs. So big increase on that. And we have a more streamlined interface, clearer functionality, and an overall new software, which is running inside. So what's the MIDI platform? The idea is that you have one box to solve a lot of MIDI problems, and on top of that, MIDI problems could be MIDI routing, filtering, MIDI mixing of different MIDI streams, and so on. On top of that, you have some creative tools as well, such as an arpeggiator, a transposition, chord generators, looper, sequencers, and so on. So a lot of different MIDI processing which can be used simultaneously. And I give you a short demonstration. So the idea is to configure the inputs on the left side of the setup screen. You can choose which input you want to switch on and off. So when I play my master keyboard, I hear nothing. I switch on the input, and then I hear, okay, notes are coming in. Then they are fed into a performance, which is this line, and then they go out to all outputs that I want to activate. So I can also say, now it's going to this output, the synthesizer above here. I switch off the output by pressing the select button, and then I hear nothing. But the notes are still going in. So MIDI mixing routing is the basic setup. And from there, I move over to the next screen, which is my performance, in this case, performance number 3, because we are running on the line number 3 here right now. And this performance, again, consists of 4 plugins which run in a serial connection. I can see the first one is selected, which is transpose. Then there comes a chord generator, an arpeggiator, and another arpeggiator. So, how does it work? I play a note, and when I want to adjust the transposition, it can be done during the note is held as well. So I give you a short demonstration. So this is to transpose, and from there we move into the next plugin, which is the chord generator. Now I hear a single tone. When I turn on the chord, I get a chord based on this root note, and I see I have 2 controls. I have the chord type, which can be major or minor. And besides that, I can configure when I use major, which major type do I want to have. When I use minor, which minor type do I want to have. Okay. Okay, so and again, the chord is re-triggered every time I adjust the chord type. So I just keep holding down a note, and I can re-trigger every time I adjust the chord. From there we move into an arpeggiator. Okay, and that's just the effect that we would expect. We get an arpeggio based on the chord that we've just generated before, which is feeding into the arpeggiator. Okay, that's the overall concept. Besides setup and performance, these are the main concepts. We have additional features which are still under construction. This is the clock, which can be set to internal, external synchronization. And there will be also there will also be available visualization of all clocks coming in to give you an overview what's going on, and you can select which clock feeds which performance. Besides that, which clock goes out to which output again. So for clocks, you also have routing capabilities.
It's sort of like a really configurable matrix.
Yeah, that's it. It's some kind of matrix configuration. You see it for the in and outputs. Like a matrix, you can navigate through it with this cursor and edit any position. And the same is for the clock as well, so that you can select where do the clocks come from that I want to apply on which performance and go out to which connection again. Okay, and what else do we have? We will implement for the series product a modulation section, which is still under development. You will have, by now is planned, up to 4 modulators, which can be LFOs or envelopes, to affect any performance parameters. So plug-in parameters could be the chord type to be modulated by an LFO, or you could also send out the LFO as a MIDI CC to automate a synthesizer, which is connected at an output here. So this is this topic, and besides that, you will get a MIDI monitor to see how is the bus MIDI bus load on all inputs and outputs, because when you merge MIDI data streams, you can exceed the bus capabilities so that you see what's going on, and you can also use it for debugging when you're searching for MIDI problems. So you get a full log of all MIDI events going in and out at all time. And besides that, you get some system configuration. There will be parameters like the default setup and default performance to load on startup, but also some parameters like when you want to fast switch a setup, you can hold down this button, and then you can select from 4 favorite setups that you have as shortcuts, which can be configured. And from there, you can quickly switch between setups. And the same will apply to performances as well. You can quickly switch between performances during play anytime. Okay, so that's a lot of stuff. I hope you've enjoyed it, and as every time, I appreciate your feedback. I will be manufacturing prototypes, series close prototypes for beta testers during the next months. And so please come on me, send me an email to if you're interested in getting a unit for beta testing or as early adopter. So send an email at info@futureartist.com. Thank you for your time. Bye.